I had an enlightenment that happened this week, and I don't know if it was like at my at my papa's funeral. I don't know what it like. I think it was sort of like afterwards, man, when we was all eating together as a family, and I was just like looking around, and bro, I was just thinking like, man, bro, we really not all called to do the same thing. So I just sent this in my group chat with my family today, and I was like, bro, if I've ever like pressured you into starting a business, that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have pressured you into starting a business. And it made me think, for one, everybody wants to start a business, but you know, you need people to help you,
Be
like
employees.
Yeah, you need like, I don't want to, but yeah,
That's
employees.
the truth. You
I mean,
need employees.
it's like they used to say to us, and it's probably now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably like real controversial, but like when we used to play baseball, they used to say, man, we got too many Chiefs and not enough Indians out here. That's what they used to say to us out there, man. Because, you know, everybody want to try to be a leader, but on a team, you can't have all those leaders. You got to have somebody making the calls. And it's not on like a thing of like hierarchy, like he is above me or none of that stuff, but it's on like a sense like everybody has a position and a roles to play.
Yeah.
So it's even like with us with the podcast. I don't touch much audio. You touch the audio. And I do the video and the visual, stuff like that. So we got our roles that we play within that, and we do the best that we can within those roles. Now, if we need to adjust and move those roles, that's okay. But I was just thinking, like, when I was there, I was like, bro, like, we really not all called to do the same thing. And then it was crazy. A few days later, I was listening to this. It's like motivational clip had popped up, man, on my social media. And it was like, there's not one American dream. There's over 333 million American dreams. It's just too many of us are trying to go after one. And I was like, what? I was like, literally, bro, that was like, I seen that before I sent out that text. And then it just been hitting me on my head like, bro, like, we not all called to be CEOs in this boardroom running these major companies and all that. That's not everybody's calling in life, bro. And if you trying to pressure everybody to be into that calling, like, I was like, you sucking the life out of them. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody could be the CEO of this major company, but that's not what they was called to do. So now they in like the position like you, they wait until Friday every single week. And they the CEO of this major company making this real great money, and they dreading it every single day that they go to work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, like everybody not called to do that. So that was one of the enlightens that happened to me first. And I was like, bro, so anybody, like, this is why I'm really stressing out. Like, bro, you need to find your calling, and you need to do the best you can to stay within that calling, because we not all called to do the same things. And then the second thing that hit me was, and I want to hear what you think about this. Confidence is a decision, not a feeling. Do you agree with that?
A decision, not a feeling?
Yeah.
I mean,
you want me to explain more?
I mean, I feel when you say that to me, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it can
you can
sound
decide
like,
to feel how you want to feel.
Yeah, but it's like,
are you saying that you have to decide if you want to be confident? It's not just going to come to you naturally.
Yeah,
confidence isn't going to fall on you.
Yeah, it's not going to fall on you, bro. You're not just going to wait. So it's like this, like the beginning of the year. Oh, I'm gonna go get in shape. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do better for my body. And you got this feeling at the beginning of the year that I'm a feel good right now, and I'm gonna go to the gym and everything. Instead of making the decision like, look, bro, I'm gonna go to the gym every single day until I get the body type that I'm looking for, until I get into shape, until I get to these things. That's a decision that you made. So when that feeling goes away, it's gonna be some days when you wake up and go to the gym, you're like, bro, I don't feel like going to the gym today. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Instead of that, it's like, no, I made the decision that I'm going to get into shape.
But what does that have to do with confidence? You wanting to get in shape and things like that. I feel that doesn't have anything to do with confidence. That's just you wanting to do better. And I feel like that would lead to having confidence, like putting in that work in the gym or whatever decision you wanted to do. But that is more of like drive and initiative to like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to stick to it. So there's another word that I'm looking for, but that I can't. Let's just stay on confidence.
Yeah.
It really depends, because a lot of stuff is a learned behavior. So if you're in a household where confidence, you don't see it, and it's not exactly endorsed, you won't have it. And that's not because you didn't decide to have it or not. You just didn't have it.
Yeah, that's true.
Around you to like kind of mold yourself after. So to a certain point, I don't think it's something that you decide.
I still think it's a decision. But the reason why I say it is, bro, is because it's like what we was talking about in the last one, stepping up to the plate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like it. But if you make the decision, like, eventually you're going to get to the point to where you start hitting the ball, and now you got confidence in your skills that you can do this.
I might be confusing self-confidence with confidence in other things.
Yeah.
Like, you can be confident that, okay, I'm going to work today. I am a cybersecurity major.
Yeah.
I can do this. No problem. That's confidence in yourself or your ability. But as far as like self-confidence and how you present yourself and your persona, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I guess you can say that there's multiple layers.
But you would still have to make that decision. You would still have to make that decision for you to be but you would have to be like, even with self-confidence, you confidence in yourself. So what's the decision that you made to be confident in yourself? You just like, you know what I'm saying? What have you done? You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
What have you done to be like, I'm confident about myself? Like, you know, what have you done to do that? To be confident in yourself?
Well, that kind of goes back into what I was saying on like early childhood development.
Yeah.
And then I'm not.
You making decisions. I'm just saying, bro, like this is what popped up in my head. Like confidence is, because the reason why I say it is because really it's all like the way I was seeing it was through me, was that I wasn't confident in myself, like doing the podcast and everything, because I was waiting on this feeling to finally feel like, bro, we've arrived. You know what I'm saying? We arrived. We're here. We're doing the thing that we said that we were going to do. Like, I feel like completely like overwhelmed with joy and everything every time we show up. And I'm just like, nah, bro, that's not what it is, bro. You're not going to have this feeling of success or this feeling
How is that confidence though?
Because that's wavering my confidence. You see what I'm saying? That's wavering my confidence because it's taken away because I'm waiting on this feeling. It has nothing to do with feelings. So confidence really, that's probably the way I should have worded it. Confidence has nothing to do with really your feelings. It has everything to do with your decisions. Because it's like what we said on the last one, EJ talked about confidence comes from experience.
Yeah.
So you doing the thing numerous times, like you've done the thing to be confident in yourself that you can do it. You know what I'm saying? So I made the decision that we gonna do this. I made the decision that we gonna see this thing through. And by me continuing to do that, that's where I gain my confidence from. Instead of feeling like, you know, oh, I'm here, you know, and feeling like, oh, I can really do this. Nah, because if you feel like you can do it, that don't mean that you can really do it. You know what I'm saying? Versus I made the decision to, like Kobe Bryant said it. I was watching something and he said, confidence is in the preparation. Because I prepared myself so much to when I get to the point to where the game is on the line or I need to make that big free throw, I've shot X amount of free throws to where I know I can make this. So I'm not relying on my feeling like, oh, the game is like on the line and I'm amped up and I'm ready for this moment and I'm about to go harder. You're not about to go harder because you feel like it. You're going to be burnt out real quick. Versus I made the decision to already prepare for this moment before I got to this moment. And now that I'm in this moment, I know that I can do what I said that I was going to do.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I completely get what you're saying. And I feel that we're stretching confidence.
Yeah.
We're milking confidence for all that is worth.
Everything in it.
It's like,
I mean, I didn't want to go down that path though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, I was going to take it there because I was like, well, I'm thinking of the definition of confidence. I'm like, we're getting outside of the box here.
Yeah.
And like, all right, we're going to milk it.
I don't want to do that at all. Like, I want to learn a little bit. I like learning, and I take a step, each step, just learning a little something about whatever it is, just taking one step at a time and trying to improve upon it. And then however far I get, you know.
Are you a competitive?
I am competitive.
Like real deal, like competitive.
Yes, I like to win. I hate losing.
Okay.
But I am more of like a...
We're going to see on game night.
Yeah.
We're probably going to be on the same team, though, so.
We're going to see. I might switch it up, bro.
Hey, it don't matter. Whatever team I'm on, we win.
But more than anything, I hate letting people down. So, like, yeah, if you're on my team, like, I don't want to lose. Like, because I don't want to let you down. Like, I don't want to be the reason you lose. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's nice.
Yeah.
But do you have full confidence in your ability, though?
I have full confidence in my ability to adapt. Yes.
Yeah. I've got full confidence on, like, my preparedness. Like, as much as I put into it, that's how much confidence I'm going to have. I know I kind of, like, you know, halved it. That's as much confidence I'm going to have. But if I put my heart and soul into it,
Okay, so
Who gonna
we're
tell me?
all on different aspects, bro. Because
That's
I
the
have
beauty
full
of it.
confidence
Even if you didn't put in all
my
the work.
ability. No. That's the thing. Because I know I'm gonna do enough, bro. That's what I'm saying, though. It's like Reese is talking about contributing, bro, and then you talking about, bro, just like in yourself. Like that's the thing, bro. It's like even if Buddy don't come through, bro, I'm not tripping because I know I did X, Y, and Z, bro,
Yeah.
to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's always how I've been, and that may have been like how I was taught growing up. Because my pops always told me, like when I was playing sports, bro, he's like, it don't matter how good the whole team is, they're not gonna draft the whole team. So you just need to be good enough so they can draft you. So I've always been like, for sure I'm gonna do because I want to win, bro. Because winning always puts us in the best position. But I'm like, bro, if dude over there is not tripping, or if dude over there is not doing what he's supposed to be doing, bro, if they not willing to like prepare or like put in the work that I'm putting in, bro, I'm moving on, man. And that may be like the downfall
I'm not that way.
to my ability of a teammate.
I'm gonna be upset. But I had to learn.
But are
that
you
a
working
lot.
with your teammate though?
Absolutely, and that's something I had to learn. Like when I was working at Cane's,
Yeah.
bro, if you wasn't pulling your weight, I'm yelling at you,
Yeah.
and that doesn't always work with certain people.
I'm not yelling.
And I have to, like, as a leader, you have to learn to figure out your teammates.
Yeah.
If that you lead, like, okay, this person needs tough love, but this person kind of got to coddle a little bit. You can't go too hard on this person. You got to be able to go hard on this person. So it kind of depends on how you want your team to be, and you have to know your teammates. Like, okay, I know if I'm telling you, like, Isaiah, bro, what are you doing? Why Coach Williz ain't dropped no content? You can be like, yeah, you're right. But with somebody else, I might not be able to say something.
I'm dropping content.
Yeah.
He's not. He isn't. And the same thing that you can come with me, like, bro, Zyler, you ain't dropped no poems in a
Yeah.
while. Like, you ain't dropped no stories in a while. Like, what's up? So it just depends.
That makes sense, bro. I don't know. I just always been like, bro, I don't know. It's always bugged me when people don't have confidence in their ability, bro. Like that's always bugged me. Like that's been the hardest thing. I can work
Because
with,
you have it.
yeah, bro.
Do you look at it as like, I can do it, why can't you?
Yeah, bro. I've always, and especially like this
I know what you're talking about.
in the sense of, okay, in some things, bro, maybe I'm guilty of that because some things, I'm not gonna lie, I've been good at them from the beginning of me doing it. You know what I'm saying? But like, as far as like when it comes to like baseball, bro, that was not the case. Like I literally had to work all the way from the bottom to get to the level that I was at. So when I see other people, I'm like, bro, no, you tripping that you can't do this. Like it just don't make sense to me. Like, let me give you an example, bro. Hitting a baseball, bro, it never made sense to me while my teammates were striking out so bad. It like when I would go talk to them, I'd be like, bro, what is going on, my guy? What is? Because I would put in so much work when it came into that. I'd have so much confidence in myself when I stepped up to the plate that I knew I was gonna hit. I knew I was gonna like have a high batting average. I just knew that about it. But when my teammates wouldn't do the same, it would just like throw me off.
Yeah, because they probably didn't even care.
They didn't
Like, that don't bug you?
for one.
that don't
yeah.
bother you?
Oh, bro, man.
Does it, would it like bother you, Reese? Like, you know what? I am trying, like, it's not working. I'm getting annoyed at this point.
I mean,
Reese, what was your batting average?
my batting average in high school, it was only like 230. Yeah.
Reese, I'm upset at you, man.
I know, bro. I know.
I'm yelling at you in the dugout.
I know. I see, and that's another thing, bro.
That's a
like,
good batting average.
hey, but out in the outfield though, I was diving for everything.
Okay,
you know what I'm
then
saying?
you would have my advantage.
Exactly.
Because I didn't like fielding like that.
What is a good
Yeah.
batting average?
A good batting average? Well, it depends. Like in high school, maybe in high school, college, you're looking at about 300. But in the professionals now, Reese might be doing real well. Like, honestly,
Right,
because in the
yeah.
professionals now, probably like 250. But if you batting 300 in the pros, oh yeah, bro.
You're making money.
Oh yeah, you're golden, man. You set. So, but yeah, man, I think that's what would hit me, bro, is that because I probably wouldn't trip on you, bro, because I don't think that you wouldn't care about the game.
No, yeah, I can't. You saw like that, and that's
Yeah.
people didn't trip on me because they knew like I was giving it my
Yeah,
all, like
bro.
really.
Mhm.
But like I said, I just wasn't the most talented. So like, they knew I gave it my all though. Like I
Yeah.
tried my best.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that just that one eat me alive, bro, is when folks when they don't care about it, bro. And I can understand like, maybe like with a job and things.
At that point, can you save them? Because I've learned from past experiences that it's better to just leave. Leave them alone. You don't want to try. You don't care. I don't have time to try and
it
figure you out
depends
and
who you're
fix the
dealing with,
situation.
man. It depends who you're dealing with. I guess we can say it in the sense of like the podcast, bro. Y'all wouldn't care about the podcast the way I care about the podcast.
What are you talking about?
Let me use this.
I see where he's going.
I don't.
Let me get this going.
I see where he's going.
You ain't even let the beat build, man.
I'm combative. I've told you this. But go ahead.
Let the beat build, man.
What's up?
So y'all wouldn't care about the podcast the way I care about the podcast, okay? And that's okay, because I wouldn't care about the podcast the way Zyler do, or I wouldn't care about it the way Reese
fault,
do.
man.
Yeah, like man,
fault.
let the beat build,
My
bro.
fault.
You know what I'm saying? And that's okay, because I know at the end of the day we all care, but we care from different aspects.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Perspective. So that sense right there, bro, that's all right. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that you're gonna give your all to this. You know what I'm saying? You may not give it how I would. And I may not give it how Zyler would, you know what I'm saying? Or even at the end, Reese may not get out the podcast what I get out of. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get different things. That's why I told y'all for sure, like, bro, know what your end game is with this joint. And that's why I'm saying, like, when it comes to certain people.
Numbers.
Yeah, for sure. When it comes to certain people, that's why you gotta know who you dealing with, because the way I see, people gotta care about it on the way they going. You gotta make it mean something to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna mean the same thing that
But
it does.
how?
That's what I'm saying. You got to know who you're dealing.
Not everybody gonna get it.
Yeah, bro. But if you dealing with people that in a sense of like, okay, some of my teammates that I played baseball with, bro, they was only out there because they pops made them be out there. They really didn't care about the sport, bro, and we all knew it. But they pops was like been feeding into them since they was little, so they was still playing the sports for that reason. I could go and try to talk to you and be like, hey, bro, this game means this and everything, and this is why you should take it seriously and all this. You could go try to feed into them, but the reason why they caring about this sport is not big enough for them to really be involved in this thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you dealing with somebody like that, bro, yeah, you got to just let it loose, because there's really no, I wouldn't say no hope, but there's really no way that they ever going to really care about this joint. You know what I'm saying? But if you dealing with somebody that, bro, they just lost their motivation. They just not giving they all, when it's like, bro, I know you're somebody that can really do this. You know what I'm saying? In that sense, for sure, bro, you want to try to pour back into them and try to get them to the point where they care about it again, the way they did before when you saw them already doing it.
You're very hopeful.
I have to be.
I admire that about you.
I have to be, bro.
I'm not that guy.
Oh, what do you mean? How could someone fear bills?
Oh, bro, people fear their bills all the time, bro.
Are
Like, oh, I can't do this X, Y, Z because I got these bills coming up. Or, man, bro, these bill payments, man, they eating into my check and
Kind of
everything.
money in general.
You know, or yeah, money in general. Like, man, am I gonna have it?
is
Am
that
I
is that fear or is that just was that stress?
Bro, I think
That sounds
that's
like
fear.
stress.
I think that's fear, bro.
How is that fear? I'm not terrified of these bills coming towards me. They're gonna get paid.
Scared of being able to make the payments, man. Scared that you're not gonna have enough money in the bank account. Scared that, you know what I'm saying, something may come up, bro, and you may not be financially prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? But if you
But
look back at
how does that equate to things that you can do, you have control over? I feel like I don't want to get off topic because I feel like that's kind of off topic. Because if
Nah,
you're
man.
fearing bills that something might come up, that's something you cannot control. That's a
man.
legitimate. That's like,
That's something that you can control. And the reason
you
why
know, if you were still like working at Walmart and then something just came up and you just don't have the money for it, how can you control that? Life happens.
life
Like with
does
Mariah's
happen,
whole situation,
but
where she
no,
had to
no,
go get all this Mariah's.
that's why we're not talking about just life happening. We talking about basic bills that you know gonna be. Your electric bill is gonna be there because you've been running up the electricity the whole month, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Same with your gas, your water, your mortgage, rent, whatever. All that stuff is gonna be there. You knew it's gonna be there because
You're bashing the poor. Okay.
you know what I'm saying? No, it's not bashing the poor, bro. You know
Go
it's
ahead.
gonna be there. But the thing is that I say fear, bro, because bro, it's legitimately like people that has been. I've heard people in my family, bro, like, yeah, man, I don't know how I'm gonna make these payments for these bills and stuff. But you know, like, bro, your bills has been getting paid all this time. You know what I'm saying? Why instead of fearing so much about like being scared of money, bro, being scared to take to learn about money, being scared to do this stuff when you know it's gonna be there, bro. It's not going anywhere. And you know it's been getting covered. You know you've been taking care of it.
I get what you're saying.
Scared.
I
to
like
learn
how you
about
brought it back around by saying about learning about money management. I think that's a very big thing as far as like learning money management. and people being scared to take on that because they don't really know where to start. I get that. But what you're talking about, to me, it just seems like stress, which is not fear. That is just a response to, a less than ideal situation, which is struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, which is a reality, which is stressful.
Do you think fear can cause stress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They can
that's
be
fair.
intertwined.
You said what?
They can be intertwined.
That's fair. That's why that's why you brought it back around with learning about money.
Yeah, man.
Because a lot of times people shoot themselves in the foot. Like, you have the money to do it, but you may be wasting your money, or you might have a less than ideal situation. You might be eating out all the time. And proper money management would teach you, like, okay, I can't really eat out all the time. I might need to just, eat some beans and some cornbread and, get through it, rather than eating out every night or going to these nice restaurants.
Ramen.
You heard that?
Yeah, man. I also say, man, too, because when it comes to that stuff, bro, is that, bro, I guess we could just stay with money, bro. Stay with money. Because when it comes to fear, bro, we'll be scared to, like, when it comes to the money, bro, I'll be scared to put my money in the stock market. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using an example here.
That's fair.
Because I put the money into the stock market. But I don't put any money in the stock market. But
Is that a cover up?
if the Fed's listening, what money? But
The feds already know.
they already know.
They already know.
What money? You know what
You
I'm
mean
saying?
this right here? They just slapped the brokerage
We know
transcript.
exactly how many, what day you put it in there, how much you put
Transaction
in there,
and all.
you know what I'm saying? When the dividends was paid, all that stuff, man.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh, you reinvested. Okay.
yeah, we see it. We see. You got that drip turned on, huh?
Boy.
But but the crazy thing is, bro, is that we'll be scared to invest the money because it's like, bro, I don't know if it's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the market is gonna be in a good position when I get to the point to where I
we'll
want to
go out there and buy them new Jordans.
Exactly, bro.
200 on Jordans.
You have
could
no
been on
fear
the
to do that. You know what I'm saying?
S&P.
That's the crazy thing about it, bro, is that think about it, like, we say money, but it could also be like other, like what we was talking about with opportunities, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could easily stay in the position, we can just be boyfriend and girlfriend. We already know what we're getting out of this. You know what I'm saying? Why need to take it over to the next step? You know what I'm saying? And make it that serious when we already know what we're getting out of this. So it's a lot of things. Why would I take on this new opportunity? Why would I go back to school?
Because I don't want the government involved in our relationship, baby.
Yeah, man, I just heard this thing.
That's
bro.
why.
If don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a lawyer, I'm not no insurance person, none of that stuff. But if y'all been together multiple years, at least in the state of Oklahoma, and you put your girlfriend on your insurance, y'all are legally married, bro. I just learned that, bro. Like, if y'all been together for several years and you put your girlfriend or your boyfriend on your insurance, bro, you have to go to court and file a divorce now for y'all to split.
You did this?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I've never been in this situation,
okay.
bro. But when I was like, I was just learning about insurance and stuff throughout this whole
At that
week.
point, if you're putting somebody on your insurance, just marry that person.
No, you might as well just marry them. You know what I'm saying? But people would do that. I don't want the government in my business. I don't need that little document sheet of paper to show that we together. You know what I'm saying? So people would really do that, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do that. But it's, if you put them on your insurance, bro, yeah, y'all are married. At least in the state of Oklahoma. All the other states I don't know about. But yeah, y'all are married, bro. And
how'd you learn this? What old head told you this? You must have been upset.
No.
Some old head that told you this.
It was actually a lady, but because she deals with
ladies
insurance.
can be old heads too.
Yeah, no, she was old head. She was definitely an old head,
Right.
but she deals with insurance all the time, and she tells people that, like, bro, don't go put your boyfriend or your girlfriend on this insurance, because if y'all break up and y'all was trying to split, like, y'all would have to go to court and file a divorce on each other because you put them on your insurance. I was like, what in the world? So, at least in the state of Oklahoma, but all those stuff. But anyway, what I'm saying though, you know what I'm saying? People be scared to take on those opportunities, bro, because they're so used to what they got, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. I've never had that fear that's kept me from doing something. Oh,
very aggressive.
I'm just passionate about it. I've never had that fear that's kept me from doing something. I probably had the fear of, I'm knee deep in this thing.
It's never
now.
kept you from doing something, but has it ever prolonged it?
We were just talking about this.
Yeah.
We were just
That
talking
is
about this. Yeah, man. I
put it
think,
on wax, son.
I don't know, bro. You know I've been a quitter, bro. I can't even sit here and lie. I've been a quitter, bro. I have been a quitter. If something is not going the way I want it to go, bro, I am not scared to pull the plug on that joint. I am not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
And now I'm a little bit different. I am a little bit different. I'm willing to like weigh things out to see the better side of them. You know what I'm saying? But before, bro, nah, man, in a heartbeat. I quit
This isn't
baseball.
really answering my question, but okay.
No, that's true. You asked me like if
How is
prolonged?
quitting prolonging?
Because you
anything?
asked, has fear prolonged anything? No, because I'm willing to quit, bro. If I'm scared or something,
I was more for referring to starting, but I like where you took it.
well. I already said no. Like I already said, fear has never kept me from doing something. You got an example? How it's done it?
My thought was just okay. It didn't keep you from doing it. You still did it,
Yeah,
but it took you a year.
What you mean it took me a year?
This is just an example. These are examples, Isaiah.
These are,
Not a
examples.
story. Not a story.
These
So
are
in a
examples.
situation like, okay, like for me with writing, I knew I wanted to write for a long time,
Okay.
but I didn't really start writing seriously until this year. New little house gadgets. Got enough money for the iPhone, but a $500 class to actually teach you something, you don't have the money for it. I don't really understand that.
I think I do, bro.
How?
I think I do.
I get that you got to have a life and you want to live it and you want to enjoy it. I'm not saying that, but you can't set aside $500 to do something that you really want to do.
I think I do, bro. I think I got an answer for it, bro.
What's up?
It's culture and beliefs. Or if you don't want to say that, you can
That's
say,
fair, but like all culture ain't good culture.
Yeah, no. But you could also, if you want to scratch out culture and even make it like more direct.
That was a good point, though.
Yeah, for sure. It's either trauma, okay? It's trauma, bro, and still beliefs. So one of the things, bro, is that like from like some of these things, I can't really. No. I'm not even gonna give them credit. No, they're not getting credit for that. Some of these books I've read and some of these individuals that I've talked to, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like for sure, like some of these books I've read, bro, is you gotta think about folks' trauma, bro, and why some people don't like certain things. Now, if it's one thing, bro, like me growing up, I didn't like green beans. I just didn't like green beans because I didn't like green beans.
Stick with trauma. You're going some places. Don't mess it up.
Yeah, I'm with you though.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
You're making a good point.
Like some people though, bro, when it comes to trauma though, school was a traumatizing place. They didn't like it, bro.
I didn't like school.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
It's also like another thing is like, you know, in class, you know, you may raise your hand one time and you may get the answer wrong. And then the teacher drags you for getting it wrong. You never gonna raise your hand again after that. You don't want to do it.
That's
so
fair.
It's things that like, bro, and it's not that the learning hurt you. It's that the school system hurt you. And the school system is supposed to be mixed with learning.
Okay.
So then you like, nah, bro, I don't want to.
What does that have to do with a thirst for knowledge?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Is that when you talk about
By
like
any
we always got the money for like the liquor, the money, the liquor, the jewelry, the clothes, the cars. Those things never brought bad experiences. They only brought positive experiences.
That's fair.
So when I got drunk, I had a good time with my homies, or maybe I got lucky with a girl, or if I had the money, I got a nice car. I got everybody to say, hey, bro, I see you got it. If I got the jewelry, people always looking at me. You know what I'm saying? If I got the latest and the greatest, I get all these positive like reaffirmance from people that show, oh, I'm doing the right thing. You know, but when I'm going to school, I'm getting D's and F's. They obviously telling me you're not getting it. This ain't for you. And you accrediting that to be
that's fair. Not college classes is not for everybody. I should have been more broad about it. I don't know, understand that, but I'm saying,
bro.
You let me talk.
I can't, bro.
You gotta let me talk. I get that college is not the whole thing, but still, there's books out there. All I'm referring to is just a thirst for knowledge.
Exactly.
By any means. I get that college is not for everybody. I should have clarified that. But there are books out there that you can learn. There are YouTube. People got time all day to watch some YouTube shorts. Better be liking ours. But if you got time all day for YouTube shorts, Instagram, Snapchat, you can watch informational videos. There's just so much knowledge out there. And you just kind of have to figure out what's interesting to you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you got to go out here and be a brain surgeon. Just learn something.
Yeah, bro. Just learn something. And
that's interesting to you.
for sure, bro. And like we talked about this like in economics. I know economics is all like, it's all about numbers and averages and stuff like that, bro. But they did talk about like when it comes to, you know, the best way to beat minimum wage is to be a skilled laborer, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like when it comes to, even if they raise minimum wage, bro, when you raise minimum wage, at least I don't want to hear your theories, just from economics. They were making a claim when you raise minimum wage, then you raise unemployment. Because now the guy that wasn't that skillful of a worker, he's costing the business money, and now I got to pay him more. I'm letting him go. And I'm going to keep the people that's actually doing the job, and they're doing it well. But they're saying even if you kept the minimum wage itself, the dude that is really skilled, he goes out and gets a skill and becomes good at that skill and become a master at that skill.
Do you think they should raise minimum wage? I think they should.
Yeah. I think they should.
I don't understand, because that model, to me, it seems like they're wanting to maintain that so they can maintain profit margins.
Yeah, for sure.
If they took they took some L's on profit margins, it wouldn't be no big deal.
Yeah.
But we got to maintain this profit margin for our shareholders.
Yeah.
So that's the real issue, is greed. Because it's
for sure.
Like, okay, the CEO making bank, he get bonuses all the time, but hey, homie over there, $725.
But it don't change the fact that, like, I feel you, bro, because if the cost of living is going up, the wages should go up. But
everything's going up.
It especially right now.
Except the wages.
But yeah, if at the end of the day, it don't change the fact that the skillful worker, bro, is way more valuable to society than the unskillful worker.
That's fair. That's the reality.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand that part. Like, yeah, with the minimum wage going up,
they should be paid more.
Yeah, I still think people should be paid more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
that's the whole point, though. Yeah. It's a minimum wage.
Yeah, bro, that's the thing, though. That's the thing, though. So like, this is where it goes back in with belief now, bro. So we talked about the trauma. Now it's about the belief, bro. Is that I can see, bro, like some of my kids, like, especially like after you talk to their parents and stuff, it's like with the kids, it's like, bro, I already see moms and pops, they getting it.
Yeah.
They getting it. Like they got money on, bro. They got money. They got nice cars. They got jewelry. We got a house. We eating. I got jewelry as a kid, you know what I'm saying? From the kid standpoint, I got jewelry on. And moms and pops, they don't even know English. Got no degree over here, bro. But they getting it. So my belief is like, bro, this school really don't matter. It don't matter. I can still go out here and get it, whether I'm in this school or not, whether I'm learning from this stuff or not.
Which is true for some.
It is true. But it don't change the fact, like, bro, even if you come out here and you don't need, like you said with college, you go out and get a trade or something, or you just in any profession that don't need a degree.
Yeah.
It don't change the fact that even though you in that, you still need to learn to master that field, that profession, whatever you in, bro.
And it's gonna keep evolving.
Yeah, bro. So like even like the same thing, like, bro, you know, I don't need to pay attention. Then you get out there in the field and you still on some like, bro, I don't need to learn. I'm gonna just stick to what I know, and this is all that matters. It's like, nah, bro, you changing that engine in that car and it's taking you 8 hours. But if you learn from homie over here how to do it better, you could get it done in 4 hours. But if you're not willing to, I'm just saying, you know, it's just an example.
Okay.
I wish you could change the engine, bro. If you could change an engine in 4 hours, bro, for the low, holla at me, because I need a new engine.
Let that thing go.
So I can get him back in the road, man.
Let that thing go.
He might make it, man.
I don't know, man, but knowing you on borrowed time. You need to figure it out.
Yeah, I know.
Pop's gonna be heated when you run that mug into the ground. And I know you. Like, you don't keep cars. I don't get it.
Man.
Like, do you not do maintenance on cars?
I do, man. I feel like I kept up with the mosquito. My only downfall,
bro. Did it even crack 100?
Nah.
It didn't even crack 100.
Mosquito made it 2 years though, solid.
But that's wild, bro.
2 years solid.
Didn't crack 100. It's
2 years.
MIA.
Solid.
Out of commission.
Solid. That was the longest car I ever made it for me. It's 2 years.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They don't last that long in their care.
So the next one got to make it 4. It's only got to double and get better.
This man here.
We 8, 16, you know, then I'll be like them old heads.
It's not compound interest. Like, too much economics. That's not how it works.
You know, them old heads, they be like, you know, I've been having this car for 30 years.
Like, bro, it's
They don't make cars like that no more. Though.
Yeah, nah, bro. One of the brothers in my church, bro, his truck got over 300,000 on it. It's got to change, man. It's just got to change. But it's like education, man. Going out there and actually looking for the things that's actually going to do better for you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just like you said, instead of just upgrade. It's like going to get another job. Like, okay, my parents have always worked in like, warehouses, physical labor. They've always just like, they got the money just enough to survive. You go out here and get an education, and then you get like, a good entry-level job that's paying you more than what your parents may have made together. But your spending habits are the exact same.
Yeah.
You may be in a bigger
survival
house,
mode.
in a different neighborhood, but you still in survival mode. Even though I'm making more than what my parents made together. My lifestyle may look different because I got a different car, got a different house, live on a different side of town, but like
You still broke.
you still broke. You still living paycheck to paycheck. So have we made any real change? You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. And I was telling this to Mariah, like, on the way here, bro. Because I got a lot of kids now, bro. It's like, I can see it in their face. I understand long school year, we getting to the point, like, y'all smelling spring break, you know what I'm saying? Y'all to the point now, it's like, bro, I'm not doing it. And I really get it, like, a lot of them, they like, bro, like, I had one just tell me today, you know what I'm saying? Do I have to do this? And I was like, yeah, because it's for a grade. Now, okay. Straight pushed it in front of them. I ain't doing it. And I was like, I could fight with you, bro, but I'm not. I'm going to go focus on the other ones that do want to do it. If we get down to it, somebody come in here tripping, hey, man, why my son? Or like, why you letting? He flat out. Like, at some point, bro, you're going to start making decisions for yourself. And, I remember we used to always, like, it used to be like the cool thing that I was telling Mariah, used to be the cool thing I always tell somebody, like, I'm street smart. I'm real street smart. And then I was thinking about, like, being street smart is not all that, bro.
It's important.
It's cool to be able to think on your feet in certain situations because no doubt you're going to have to move in certain situations. But I'm like, so you telling me, like, when you sitting down with your tax person, or like, if you get to the point to where you set up a trust for your family, your insurance person, your realtor, person selling you a car, all these type of things, bro, that's like dealing with your normal life, bro. You gonna try to street smart your way out of that thing? When they get to talking about jargon that you don't understand at a point, you're just gonna street smart your way out of it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna talk to a tax attorney a certain type of way. He gonna feel me. I'm gonna talk to my insurance guy.
I don't think anybody goes into it like that.
No, bro,
this seems
but
like an extreme example.
No. It's
You
not,
know people
though.
who are like that?
No, it's not though, bro. Because look, if you get to the point, bro, to where like, bro, it's flat out. It's people that never took a reading, so their communication skills never advanced. It never grew.
That's fair. But at a certain point, you kind of have to realize that certain people are going to be curious and more open and willing to learn.
Okay.
That's where it separates. Okay, if you only know street smarts, but you're open to learning, then at that point you can actually.
But you got to be open to learning, though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, bro. It's a lot of these kids I'm seeing now. They closed off. Prime example. I know you're not gonna watch the show, so you don't care. Last Chance You on Netflix, and if you haven't seen it, man, look, I'm so tired of the Last Chance You. I'm probably gonna watch the next one that come out, but win a dang championship. My goodness, bro. Every single time they be like, oh, this program is way up here. But anyway, we're gonna talk about that another day. Last Chance You, it's a dude on there, bro, for the newest season that just came out for the basketball.
Is it like real or is this reality?
No, this is real.
Okay.
Like they actually, I talked about it before. They actually go to these like community, like either community college or these like, these D2 programs, where these players, like they come in, like they either got kicked out from a school, did something wrong, academics, or they never got picked up coming out of high school. Now they find this, it's like going to like a Rose State and you trying to get to an OU.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So this they call it Last Chance You. This may be your last opportunity to make it.
Yeah.
It's
kind of sad, but all right.
Yeah, but and it's like, bro, when you see what some of these players go through, it's like, golly. But some of it's like self-inflicted, like you put it on yourself.
Yeah.
But this one dude, bro, and in high school, they were showing all his like high school clips and middle school clips and everything, like articles that actually was written about him or where he was supposed to go. Like they was writing articles like, bro, he gonna be like an Alvin Iverson, bro. He gonna be cold-blooded. Like he's gonna be the guy. He was the guy in his middle school. He was the guy in his high school. Well, he thought he was so cold, bro. It was like academics was like, bro, I'm not doing it.
And they just pumping him through, of course. You know what I'm saying? Just pumping him through. And he the man on the court. He doesn't have enough points. And his GPA is so bad, he can't graduate high school. You can either redo it, come back, you know, go to like the programs and everything, or you can just try to get your GED. He tries to get his GED so he can go straight into college.
Yeah.
Well, then he figures out you get out of high school, oh, no college is going to accept me because I don't have
A diploma.
or I don't have a GED.
I thought you said you're going to get the GED. What happened to that?
That's what I'm saying. Because since he's in the pursuit of it, of getting the GED, he gets to get into the, you know, the community college.
Yeah.
So he's up there playing, bro, and I was playing this joint out loud one day. Like, I'm playing on the laptop and I'm like kind of watching it, but I'm also doing my puzzle at the house. Shout out to the 500-piece puzzle. It's almost done.
Ugh.
Me and Mariah, I've been knocking it out. You know what I'm saying? He almost done.
I hate puzzles. But go ahead.
But I'm over there doing the puzzle, and Mariah's like, bro, why is he talking like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm talking about every sentence was like, and it's not to knock on anybody that cuss, but every sentence was a cuss word. But it's not a cuss word because it's real passionate or, you know what I'm saying, I'm joking with you. It's because I don't have any other words to say. And he's talking about like, you know, like in real quick ways, like, you know, I thought I was going to make it out of that. And, you know, it just ain't happened. So I'm waiting on a door to open and nothing coming. But if this GED stuff work, you know what I'm saying, it's going to come through. Sound like normal language to talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, bro, if you're talking to a recruiter, that's not the way you would talk to your recruiter. To where you trying to get into a school, bro. That's not the way you talk to like your insurance person. It's not code switching, none of that stuff, bro. But it's like, I can't talk in a different way because I don't know no better.
Basically, talk like you got some sense.
Yeah, but I don't know no better. This is the only way I can talk, bro.
Whose fault is that? Because I'm sure your parents taught you, like, hey, you can talk like this around this, but when it comes time to actually take care of business, talk like you got some sense. Like when you heard your mom's on the phone and she really talking, I've never heard mom talk like that before.
Mm-hmm.
That type of thing. So who's actually doing the teaching? Is it really that kid's fault? It sounds like he's just like an 18-year-old.
No. This dude, I think he was like 20.
Maybe 21.
Yeah. Still his fault.
Still, you cold on people.
Oh,
boy.
yeah, no. It's on him, bro. It's on him. Because at some point, and I was telling this to Mariah, bro, at some point, like, of course, especially like being a Christian, bro, I believe in repentance. You're gonna get to the point where you can get older and you be like, okay, bro, I was just doing it wrong. Let me start reading now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And let me do it right. But what I was giving Mariah the example is like, bro, look at this. Like, imagine if he don't get it right till he's 25. Okay. And that's still young. You still got a long life. Well, you know, if everything works out, you got a long life ahead of you, you know? But think about it this way. Imagine somebody that was taking it seriously, bro. Even if they came from the same environment from you. They could have came from the exact same environment. Taking it just as serious. You get to the point, in high school, you 18 to 18, y'all graduate high school. Well, you don't graduate because you don't get your GED or your high school diploma. You go your way, try to make this thing happen in basketball. They go their way and try to make this thing happen in education. Well, 25, you come back and start figuring out, man, I need to take this joint seriously. You 25, they 25. They a year away from getting a pharmacy degree and becoming a PharmD, bro. Because they took it seriously and actually said, okay, bro, I got to make something out of myself now. You a year and you just now figuring out that, bro, I need to start reading. Like, this joint is actually kind of important.
Okay. Where are you going?
So do we look at that dude that was like, oh, he got the PharmD? That's because, he made the right decision. You don't give him the pass just because he went out and got the pharmacy degree and everything and be like, oh, we going to give him the pass. The dude that went and didn't get his GED and trying to make this thing happen in basketball, we going to say, oh, but it was everything else before. No, it has to eventually fall on him. Eventually he has to figure out, bro, I'm not saying this stuff right. I'm not doing the right thing. Even in his own sport, bro, in basketball, bro, it was times he was like walking off the court.
Okay, that's totally
not the right thing.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if the classroom ain't your place to excel, I get all that, bro. Set us up for a better future.
Yeah.
So this is the way we going. This is why we not gonna be in the classroom acting out. this is why we not, gonna be getting C's and bringing C's home.
How did we get here? How are we here from anti-racists?
We're here from anti-racists because we were talking about, is the policy the thing that we should be attacking, or is the individual the thing we should be attacking?
What do you think? Because I said policy originally.
Early on, bro, I'm 100% individual. Like, this is why the podcast is the podcast, bro. Like, and that's why I was really thinking about it so much, because I'm like, bro, I'm always been attacking the individual. Because in my frame, I was always like, it's no point of going after like the government and the policies that they set up, because that's so much bigger. You know what I'm saying? But some Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying? Type of thing they going after. But I'm just like, bro, that's not the thing. Like, I'd rather just take it, because I feel like if I help the individual, that individual turns around, has a family. That individual is going to impact his family and so forth down the line. Versus,
I don't know. I guess you gotta have certain people. Because our good brother, Dr. Umar, is not only attacking
the Honorable
Ifan Tunde, 3 times. He is attacking the policies
100%.
and tackling the individuals by building the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy.
Which y'all should be in attendance this August.
And you should be, it's actually September, my brother.
Oh, September. Bro.
September next year.
I heard you.
September next year.
Next year.
Donate. FDMG school.
The funds are gladly appreciated.
At this point, he might as well sponsor the podcast.
Golly, man.
We talk about it every podcast. We got to bring him up.
You need to get on this.
But he would never.
I don't think I would say that. I think he would actually join us. Black excellence. Come and support Black brothers out.
But I'm a coon.
Behind closed doors, my brother. Behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying?
But he's doing things, hopefully, I hope that school works out. I really do.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll be dope. But he's doing things like that. I think at certain stages, certain people are necessary to do certain things. We need some people to focus on the individuals. We need some people to focus on the policies. And that's kind of like the messed up thing. That's kind of like the reason we have like the Black Caucus.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be doing that, but they're not. I haven't really seen anything get done.
Since America has been is what they made the claim in the class. America has been a progressive and developed country longer than China.
Yeah.
Our progress doesn't look as fast as China's. So in the media, we may all, portray that China is growing so fast. They're doing so many things. But you got to think about the time frame in which they've done this. You know what I'm saying? How long has America been developing and like our GDP has been growing? How long have we been doing that versus how long has China been doing that? Like what they was making the claim is countries that haven't been developed that long, it doesn't take much to raise their GDP versus it was in countries like America that's been developed for a long period of time.
Yeah. That's a little bit of propaganda.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
You think so? Because
but
look,
it makes more sense. Of course, they have way more room to grow.
Yeah.
But I truly feel like unless a lot of things culturally shift within America, like Americans are gonna have to get real comfortable of not being the number one in anything anymore, because the priorities are very different.
Yeah.
In China, and it also helps that China is just like that's a Dave Chappelle joke. Everybody in China is Chinese, so it's easy to just get on the same page.
Yeah.
Plus, it's like it's real dictatorish over there, communism.
For sure.
But the priority over there is learning.
Yeah.
You are going to be an engineer. You are going to be a doctor. You are going to be a scientist.
Yeah.
We are going to do all this stuff, and everything is going to be for the betterment of China. Everybody's cool with that. In America, it's not the case. Not to say that I'm not like red, white, and blue all day. I am. I'm very heavy on it. But I think that the priority of things is different. My only issue is like we're not geopolitical scientists. We're just talking. We're just dudes.
Yeah.
I think a big issue with having China as like the number one in the world is the reality that nobody really wants to just go to China for a new life. You don't ever hear anybody like, China's my ticket out.
Yeah.
That's not really a thing. Nobody's really wanting to go there. Even in the Asian area, nobody's like, you know what, I want to go to a communist country. Nobody's really saying that. I just think they're providing a lot of opportunity outside of the country, which is like a backhanded. They're really kind of like taking over a lot of countries.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
It's very backhanded and they're very aggressive. Not to say that America is
railroad through Africa. It's crazy.
Yeah, and then they're kind of like taking over.
Yeah.
And it's just, I mean, it's what America did. We went through our imperial age and they're kind of doing the same thing. I don't really know how it's going to play out. This decade's going to be very interesting, bro. Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
But again, like the thing is, anybody can come to America and you'll be American.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go to China and become Chinese. They would never accept you as Chinese.
You're going to be a foreigner forever.
Yeah. So I
even
think
if your kids, even if you was born there.
And America's the only country like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love my country. That's why we're the only place like that. So I think even if they're number one, they're never going to be that kind of melting pot. And whether that's geopolitically, good, we'll see. But that's a factor I'd like to think about.
That makes a good point, bro. And that when it comes down to all these, like what you was talking about, like me getting lost, bro, what's the common denominator? You know what I'm saying? The common denominator is me. As far as I can say.
Morgan Road somewhere.
I'm in this. Morgan, like, please, like, pop up.
Where is Morgan Road?
You at, Morgan?
Morgan Road is nowhere over
You know
there.
what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, whether I'm in this car, I'm on that side of town, you know what I'm saying? I'm leaving at this time or that time, I'm taking directions from you or like Siri, it don't matter, bro. At the end of the day, the person that's still getting lost is me. So it becomes up to me to fess up and say, like, bro, I was in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? And, bro, that's not easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not easy. I'm going to keep this story, like, very discreet because I ain't going to give y'all all the details. But this weekend, bro, I got in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? I got in my feelings, and I knew that it was something that had already happened, like, before. It had been brought up several times. Like I said, you need to do this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, we're going to get to it. I'm going to get to it at eventually, whenever, you know what I'm saying, when the weather warms up, when time is right, when the sun shines on my forehead and hits me with some inspiration, I'll do it. So I just kept brushing off. And it was a time, bro, that like this time it had got said to me in a way that like pricked my heart. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like it really hurt me. And I was like, I'm taking action on it right now. I don't care how much it costs. I don't care what else I got to do today. I don't care how long it take. I'm doing it right now. And I had other stuff to do that day. That's why it was really an issue. I had stuff to do that day. And this is coming off the birthday weekend that we just got done splurging.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you going to take time. After all this time that you could have fixed this a long time ago, you want to go spend money on it right now? And we got other stuff to do tonight? You want to take time? I was like, I got to do it right now. Because the way it was said to me this time, it pricked my heart. And my feelings is hurt. And my pride is involved now. So I got to go do it right now. Bro, I'm talking about not telling anybody. March up out the house. Gone. Driving to the place. I got the materials that I need right there in my hand.
Okay.
Swipe my card. Whew. Get the call and it was like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I get the call.
I'm doing what you asked me.
I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? This is what you wanted from me. Am I wrong, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's like, and
what you mean?
You know what I'm saying? It was like, it's not that this don't need to be fixed, but it's the sole fact that I didn't told you a long time to do this.
Yeah.
And now you want to try to do it when we not trying to, when we out of the splurging, we trying to save money now. And you want to go spend money on this, and we got other stuff to do tonight. You don't have the time to even do this. Why are you doing this?
I don't know.
I don't care. I don't know and I don't care.
Like, I got a job to do.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Man.
I'm telling you, man. Hey.
It's our dumb man brain.
Bro,
it kicks in the overdrive. Like, it's getting done.
Bro, I'm talking about full determination.
I don't care if it's done wrong.
Hey,
it's getting done.
I don't care. I ain't even thought to play it out, bro. I lost my measuring tape. I can't even measure nothing. I ain't even measuring nothing, bro.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Like I'm piecing it in my head.
You heated.
Bro, I'm piecing it in my head. I'm like,
Heated.
okay, 2 feet into the ground. That's got to leave 4 feet. No. I need an 8-foot one. We're gonna go 2 feet in the ground. That's gonna be 6 feet above.
I'm
That's
6'4".
Three.
It's
That's
gonna
3.
be.
I was like, with my hand right here. I was like, okay, this is about 1 foot, 2 foot. No measuring tape. I'm just going off
Yeah.
with no experience in carpentry either. I'm just going off what I think.
Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
the phone call. The phone call is silent at this point.
Yeah.
The material's already bought. I'm at the car, about to load them up. Nobody saying anything on the phone, and it just hit me like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing right now? Look at your, like, I can see my reflection in like the back of the, I'm looking at myself like, bro, what are you doing right now? You look like a straight idiot right now. Like
At Home Depot.
I'm like,
People are walking around. You're at Home Depot looking like a fool.
I look like an idiot. What are you doing? So, and bro,
I'm proving a point.
And I remember the last time Pops was like, because Pops was like, hey, you can get them to cut the wood up there. You don't have to, like, if it don't fit in your car, you can get them to cut the wood.
Yeah.
And you can just take it home. You don't have to like try to get somebody to pick it up and go cut it yourself.
Yeah. Right there in the back.
I had a 2x4 that I got. It was 8 feet long. I cut it in half. Like I said, no measurement still done. It's all in the head.
Like half.
Let's do 4 foot, 4 foot. And so now I got a cut 2x4 and I got these 4x4s. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting there looking at it, and I don't have any nails either. You know what I'm saying? Because the nails was expensive. Yeah. I put
Wouldn't use screws, my brother.
I was gonna use screws, but the screws was too expensive.
Nails is not the right. You don't use nails.
You see where this is going, right?
He was not planning.
This project was, I'm going off of emotion, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like,
You didn't even have where your drill at,
bro, look, bro. When I put the nails up there for him to like scan it, on the shelf it said they was $3. I said, oh, easy money. Let me get them. He's scanning them nails is $12. I said, take them off. I don't need them. Take them off. I'll figure it out when I get home, man. I know I ain't got no nails, no screws at the house. I'll figure it out when I get home. And
no measuring tape.
No measuring tape either, bro. I'm just like, I'm winging it. And it was like, it's like, what are you gonna do now? You know what I'm saying, on the phone? What are you gonna do now? And I was like, I just sat there, bro, and I was like, hey, not without even saying nothing, no communication back and forth. This is the reason why I'm in this situation. Because I'm going off my feelings, I'm not communicating. I don't want to talk about this to anybody. And I think everybody else is the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's because what everybody else said about this situation previously and what the person said about it, this is what hurt me. So I'm trying to fix all the stuff that they said about it. Not realizing that I'm the problem. I go in there, I go straight back to the customer service. I'm returning all this wood. I don't need it. Take it back. Get my money back, walk out the store, drive it home. And
wasting gas.
You
wasted about an hour 30.
For nothing, bro. Get home. And now I got to look at it head on. Not the person. I'm looking at the problem. The problem is still there. I'm looking at it head on. I'm disgusted. Disgusted, bro. Because I'm like, it's not getting fixed today. Let you know it's still not fixed right now.
I know.
And like the whole issue, bro, was that, you know, I remember when we was driving home, I was on the phone. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. My feelings got hurt. Flat out. My feelings got hurt. You know what I'm saying? And whether it was my pride, my masculinity, no matter what it is, bro, it was me. A lot of people have said about this problem. I guess I can say what the problem is. The problem is the steps. You know what I'm saying? The problem is the steps. The steps is, we already talked about it before, the steps wobbling. Everybody that had been to our house has talked about the wobbling steps. Everybody.
It's kind of a safety hazard.
That was the issue. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
know, those are called liabilities.
Everybody has talked about the wobbling steps. You know what I'm saying? But it never really hit me until, you know what I'm saying, until it finally was said the way it was said. And it wasn't said in an offensive way. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't said in an offensive way at all. It was the way I interpreted and processed it. You know what I'm saying? And instead of really addressing the problem head on, I should have just like, you know what I'm saying? What I didn't address it head on. I ran to Home Depot, tried to fix the problem right away, spending money, wasting time, not thinking anything out.
So do you have a plan for this problem now?
To get the wobbly steps done, I do have a plan.
Okay.
But the real issue is like what we was talking about, like not understanding that we are the problem, bro, is that I realize now is that, bro, I mean, it's been said to me, and I've always thought that it was a thing like just like spirit led and everything, you know. But I go off my wheel, man. You know what I'm saying? I go off a
I
wheel.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
He's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And I thought about all that. Like,
But it's two sides to that,
Yeah.
bro. Because I move off of nothing but logic.
yeah.
Same situation as you.
Yeah.
Like I move off of logic so much that even I've come to the point where I've been told, like, hey man, everything doesn't have to be
That's true.
cut and dry instructions,
That's
logical.
true.
This is how we're gonna do it. Sometimes you can just do it
Yeah.
without being, oh, I gotta do this, and this, and it has to make sense
Yeah. Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
I don't care if it don't make sense to you. It makes sense to me.
Exactly, bro. Yeah.
And we're gonna do it this way. Because
But
this is logical.
Yeah.
So I don't move off of will, I move off of logic. And you be moving illogical sometimes to me. But to you, we're going to Home Depot.
I'm going, bro. I'm getting it done.
Putting my
Right
headphones
now.
in. I'm driving.
Blasting my music. I don't want everyone to know what he got to say.
Yeah.
But nah, bro, it's like that's even a sense. Even when I'm going off just like a whim, bro, just off the wind, just anything, bro. It's straight up. It's to me, it makes sense. To me, bro, literally like 100% in my mind, this made sense. And that's the issue, bro. Is that this made sense in my mind, and I didn't think about
At the time.
in the moment. It
It seemed like a good idea.
bro. I was like, when I was piecing it together, bro. I'm telling you, bro, with no measuring tape, I was 100% like, bro. These 4x4s is 8 feet long. I'm gonna go 2 feet into the ground. That's gonna leave 6 feet above. The steps is 3 feet tall, so that's gonna leave another 3 feet right there. And then I'm gonna attach that to another little handrail that's already out there with a with the 2x4 that's 4 feet long. I'm gonna just attach that handrails right there. Then I'm gonna flush it right there. You're gonna have the 4x4 and the steps, so there is no more wobble. Because the 4x4 goes 2 feet in the ground, so that's a firm foundation.
It's supported. Lord, that ain't gonna work.
The logic in my head was saying that it was.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem, bro. So this is the same thing.
It's probably gonna wobble a little more.
Probably. Especially because I didn't buy no concrete either. So we was going straight dirt. But that's the issue, bro, is that I was thinking about it, is that no different in the time where I was acting a fool in class. And I get it, bro. It's hard for us to see tomorrow, next week, next year, and just, to make decisions that's gonna be rational for us moving forward. It's hard for us to see all that, but it's understanding that, look, bro, at the time when I was acting out, when I was telling teachers I'm not working, when I was acting a fool in class and teachers walking out and stuff, at the time, I really thought I am doing the right thing. Yeah, bro.
Okay. At that point, where does it come in for someone? Does someone have to tell you, like, hey, what are you doing? Or did you realize it? Like, how does that work? Because you're saying, okay, we can be the problem sometimes.
Yeah.
And without Mariah calling you,
Yeah.
you would have never realized it.
Probably not. I probably would have got home and I would have got right to work.
Yep.
Right to work.
Yeah.
All you hear is just banging out there.
You want these fixed? You want it fixed?
They get done today, man. I'm out there yelling in the neighborhood. Y'all want this? Is this what everybody wants?
Yeah. Now wobbling your mouth.
Knocking on the door. Come with me, man. Come walk on these steps. Like, golly, bro. Craziness.
So do you think in those moments where we're just not being rational, do we need somebody to kind of reach in and like pull you? Is that like an importance to have a good circle around you?
Yeah. Because I think about it, even though, like, bro, that's the thing though. At the time, before the teacher walks out of class, I think I'm in the right.
Bro, I would have told you y'all out of pocket.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. When the teacher walks out of class now, everything that my parents told me growing up has hit me. Like, bro, you acting a fool in here. because it's hit the fan now. I've got the time to like step out of the situation and reassess because we not acting up no more. The teacher just walked out.
Y'all in there looking stupid.
We in there like quiet, like looking at each other like, what do we do now, bro? Bro, I'm pretty sure we had like 15, 20 minutes left for the class. We all just sitting there like, what do we do? None of us got up and left because we already knew better. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if we was really trying to take it to
Nobody was laughing?
Nobody left. Nobody was laughing. Nobody left after that. We was cracking up a little bit, like at the moment when she left. But
She
maybe
gonna
like
come back. But when y'all saw her walking to smoking,
when she wasn't coming back, we all in there like, oh, okay. Like she really not coming back. So once the little chatter died down, bro, we all in there just looking at each other like, and that's what I'm saying, bro. We all had enough, like, just enough sense to know that, like, bro, we not even gonna leave. Because everybody could have got up and just walked out of class. Bro, we seniors. Everybody might not have a car, but at least enough people got a car. We could have bounced. The next hour is lunch anyway. Early lunch. But none of us left, bro. And the reason why none of us left is because what I'm thinking is that same thing, like when my parents was telling me, like, hey, bro.
how did that end?
I think like the next day or the following day.
That's the same thing.
Well, I know. The next day, I'm talking about the next day or the day after that. Like within a few days after that incident happened, the senior principal came in our classroom and let us know, like, hey, bro, this ain't acceptable. You know what I'm saying? After that, we never had another issue where she left. Now, I might have told her again, I'm not doing no work, but we didn't
We're gonna have a good day today.
We're gonna have a good
I'm not doing this.
I'm not doing this. Just don't mess with me. But we gonna have a good day. You know what I'm saying? And bro, like, and this ain't even no fault on my parents because at this point, bro, I know better. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom would have never put up with like me not doing my work. You know what I'm saying? Like at all, bro.